Hello, welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a quick nursing plan with me. For me, I am in the process of applying for grad school as well as launching my new venture in the legal nursing consultation world. At the end of December, which was so cool because December 31st, I officially became a certified legal nurse consultant like a few hours before the stroke of midnight, okay? So I definitely started out 2021 with the bang, and I had a lot of, intentions and goals and things of that nature, but life happens. The world changed in the process of life happening, and now it's time to, focus. Many people always say, oh, go ahead, try to get your, things that you've been putting off to the side, get them started, things of that nature. And that's not always, possible for everyone, but I do like to try to take advantage of the time at home that I do have. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm just going to be doing like an overview for this month. And I have off 3 more days this week. Sorry, I had to go grab my iPad so I can put down my work schedule. I normally refer to my phone, but I'm recording on my phone, so I had to pull out the iPad. So I think the last time we chit-chatted, my GRE test was supposed to be on the 5th today, but the location that I was going to be taking it at is still currently closed. So I had the option to reschedule, or they had like a stay-at-home option. But the stay-at-home option, if I had a Mac product or Apple product rather, which I do for my computer, Windows would have to be installed on that. Sorry, I'm like getting all the beats. I wasn't really trying to have to install anything extra. So I ended up having to go out like really far and to find like a test day that would be in the actual like location that I'm in, because everything else was like a million miles away, which was kind of crazy. I ended up getting a date now in August, and it's going to be August 7th. So I'm going to put that in since we're talking about it. Okay, and I also got to make sure I put in my request off. Why are you still beeping? What the devil? Sorry about all the dinging. That's why I normally always like have it on airplane mode, but I don't know why. It's being weird. Okay, so I did work this day already. I was supposed to work this day. I'm going to put a slash because I still had a migraine, so I use sick time. So I'm going to put ST for sick time. I work again this day, and this day. Let me go ahead and fill this out real quick. Oh, I worked Monday. Oh, Jesus. I'm working 3 days in a row. Oh, boy. Okay. All right. So those are all of my days. This weekend, I wanted to do a switch for the following weekend because I was supposed to have an event to go to on the 30th. I don't know if that's going to happen, maybe not going to happen. So I ended up making a switch, but the switch that I made, I ended up doing a nighttime switch with the person rather than day. So that's going to be interesting. because the last time I worked nights was December or so. But that's why I got a lot of time before I work and a couple of days off after I get off of that, that shift, just to help prep my mind. So what I'm going to do is my goal is to dedicate at least one day a week to look at the GRE stuff. Okay, so I think because the majority of my schedule that I normally do for myself, I'm always off on Wednesdays for the most part, at least for now, because my schedule, I've made it up into a beginning part of July, looks like, and maybe even past that, actually. And I'm thinking about it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think we just started to make up our next schedule. So, but the majority of the days that I'm off is Wednesdays each week. At least for May it is. So May, on Wednesdays, I'm going to dedicate that to GRE prep. So I'm going to put GRE prep. Okay. For any of those that may not know, GRE is like, I think it's graduate readiness exam. I can't really remember. But the reason why I have to end up taking it is because, crazy enough, one of the schools that I'm applying to, my GPA is literally short 0.02 from applying without needing the GRE. And it's affiliated with the health system that I work for. So I even tried to, swing that angle. Well, do you guys do anything for, staff, blah, blah, blah. They said no. So I said, okay, you know what? Whatever. I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Okay. I think also I may try to alternate it just based off of this schedule, so I'm not completely overwhelming myself, but to make myself as productive as possible. I'm going to do legal nursing stuff 2 of these Wednesdays, and then I'm going to do legal nursing stuff on 2 other days. I'm referencing my schedule to see which days I want to do. But I'm going to put LNC work. So I'll do that for these 2 days. And then, let me see, I have to open this up. And let's see, for the other 2 days, maybe I'll do it on Friday of this week. And then so I'm gonna need sleep when I get off on the 25th. So I may just end up doing it on this day as well, because it's going to take me a second to just readjust after working night shift. I don't know if any of you guys ever work night shift in any of your jobs, but whew, it does something to me. Okay, so that is really the main plans for here. This is, I don't know if I told you guys, but this planner is from Goldmine CoCo. So this is kind of what each month starts with. You have the weekly. This is what is like a look ahead. You have I'm blanking out. Sorry, guys. You have a quote page, and then you have your monthly view, and then it goes into the weekly layout. So the goal is to do 4 days of GRE prep. And if I can't get it done on one of the days, or maybe I have some lag time on another day, I may just go ahead and do that. But I want to at least have 4 days, because the majority that I have left is like the last 2 sections, or it's like 1 section left, and then everything else is going to be actually taking the test. So that's what I'm trying to do. Next goal is to do 4 days for CLNC work. So same thing, if maybe I had some extra time, or I can't sleep one day or something, I'm gonna just try to go ahead and do that. I need to complete the next webinars. So for the CLNC course that I did, the company that I use offers in person. They also offer like your own, I can't think of, like your own pace type thing. So that's the one that I did, because most of the ones that they had didn't match up with my schedule, because I don't know if it's like that for any other nursing places, but like we make our schedule so far out in advance. So like we're in May now, but we literally just made the schedule for like July, August. So, we plan out like far in advance. So, and then I'm thinking about it. I got to go back on there and check and make sure I have the day that I'm supposed to take the test off, and probably the day before too, just to be on the safe side, But yes, so I want to do the webinars, because after completing the course, once they load you into their database as a CLNC, then they start adding webinars in there to kind of help you start up your business. And you can do a lot of different things with it. I've had some ideas on what I wanted to do, and that's also going to be a part of some of this like work that I'm going to be doing, is figuring out which routes I think is best. And I think the best way to do that is I'm going to have to, one, actually connect with a mentor, because I'm supposed to have a mentor, and two, do some research. And let me tell you guys, if you're working in any profession, honestly, and just in life, if you have a mentor, definitely utilize them. It comes in handy. I think I may have shared this with you guys when I did my last nursing plan with me. Was I reached out to my mentor, because at my job now, they started a cohort where you have mentors that are in like leadership positions, and then just other nurses that were looking for a mentor. And we're starting that groundwork as like a new potential program that they have. And the thing I appreciate the most about my mentor is where I am in life is where she has been. So she's able to give me good advice. And when I say where I am now, is I'm in the process in life that I'm thinking about next steps for my career. I'm thinking about marriage. I'm thinking about children. I'm thinking about buying the home that I'm in. I'm currently renting my home for my grandparents, and I'm eventually going to buy it, because this was my great grandmother's house, and I didn't want it to just kind of go by the wayside now that she has passed. And then like with that, just that alone makes your head hurt. I'm working full time along with all the other, activities that I like to do. I just feel like I really, I needed somebody to kind of help me that wasn't in a sense biased to me because they aren't like my personal friends and know more personal things about me, that can really give me some sound advice. So if I can offer anything to you guys, I definitely say get a mentor. Definitely get a mentor. So I'm not really going to plan out anything else. And I'm going to do a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, okay. So we would technically be in this week. I did say that we're going to do prep work in GLNC on Wednesday. So Wednesday, I'm just going to throw the date up here, which would be 5/6/20. And happy Cinco de Mayo to everyone. I can't wait to later on because we already try to make like Tuesday a Taco Tuesday thing, and it just kind of works out perfect. And then he got some tequila, so we gonna have some fun tonight. So for GRE prep, the goal is going to be complete next chapter. These things are kind of in the way. Complete next chapter. Let me see. Can I? Oh, okay. I can see why people like this thing. This is like my first like disc bound planner. So this is cool. Complete next chapter. Finish review. For CLNC work, I need to call tuition options, and that's who I financed my thing with. Complete 1 webinar. Now what I'm going to do is give myself a like time frame. So I'm gonna say 1 to 2 hours, and this is going to be 1 to 1.5. 1.5 hours. So I'm not going to dedicate like a whole lot of time to it, but it should be enough that I can get it done or get as far as I can possibly can. And then that way, you know, when it's all said and done, I feel good about my process and progress, and I'll be, you know, set to go. I think that's going to be it. This is going to be a really quick one. Kind of right straight to the point, but I just wanted to make sure I had a game plan for when tomorrow comes, that I know exactly what I'm going to do. And I'm going to start this like right after I get up, I work out, and eat breakfast. So it should be about 10 o'clock or so that I'm going to start working on this stuff. But I thank you guys for joining me today. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you have not already. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.